First of all, I realized na that time and energy are resources, di ba? Like, especially time, di mo na siya mababalik.
What's relevant ba in your life at that point in time? Ibang tao talaga, mas ambitious more than the other.
Sobrang ko i-build yung sarili ko na when I look in the mirror, I would say, this is the best version of myself.
These three, I cannot stress how many things they do in a day. And sometimes naloka ako kung paano nila na-manage. Kunyari, 5 kailangan gawin in one day. So, in terms of time management tips, what is your best advice?
So, when I was younger, I had a problem saying no. Every meeting, inoohan ko. Kahit na alam ko it's not gonna make me happy anymore, parang at some point, I was saying yes out of guilt, or parang feeling ko, this is great networking. Kasi nung bata ka, di ba, lagi mo narinig, network. But the older I got, the more I realized that parang at the end of the day, sarili ko yung nagsasuffer. And like sometimes, ang dami kong ginagawa in one day, pero parang yung productivity, it wasn't making me happy anymore. So what happened? Well, first of all, I realized nga that time and energy are resources. Like, especially time, di mo na siya mababalik. I had Mano Amiga ever since I was 23. I had this non-profit that I was running. I felt like everything was on my shoulders to the point that I was giving up time for my family. I was choosing networking event because it's an opportunity to raise funds. And you know what? I regret it. Because 10 years later, my parents are older. And syempre, also their energy is not the same as it was 10 years ago. So, that's what I would always ask myself now for time management. Is this really that important? I always try to zoom out and I tell myself, 10 years from now, would I regret or would I be thankful that I actually did this? Now, obviously, there are commitments na even if you don't want to, kailangan mong gawin. Kasi nga, this is your time to hustle, 20s. Eventually, we hope we can retire, just sit back and just travel all the time. But again, sometimes kasi we do things without thinking about it anymore. Diba? Parang inuoohan na lang natin kasi feeling natin kailangan. Looking back, there were those commitments or there were those things I did not need to say yes to. It's just that my didn't. So, siguro have that consciousness na.
I used to work sa corporate sector. I was really born and raised a place with structure, we follow processes. I'm sure marami ditong nag-work and I'm sure yung mga companies na pinagtatrabuhan nyo would require you to deliver at a specific deadline, at a specific time. Pero what helped me during those years, gumawa ko ng way na I can sustain or I can, manage. Parang nililista ko yung mga kailangan kong gawin in a format that works for me. So, the night before, ginagawa ko na yun. Then every day I wake up, pinracing ko siya. Wala pa ako sa mood dito, I'll move on muna to the next. Sa akin kasi, pag walang buhay na magbabago, huwag mo nang gawin, di ba? Huwag mo mag-OT sis. Lagi ko yung sinasabi lang sa mga meg girls namin before nila biyak. Dapat mo kailangan pagpuyatan niya. Pag natapos mo ba yun ngayon, may buhay ba na magbabago the following day? So nga, wala. Okay, then iuwi mo na yun sa bahay, spend time with your family. Parang those things kasi are good touch points. When to say no, when to prioritize. Kasi automatic when asked for like time management tips, lagi marinig mo naman answer, organize, list down. Diba? Yung mga ganong bagay. So what are the guide questions you can use to determine when to say no? Some prioritizes family over work. Sa akin, okay lang yun because I've been through that. In hindsight, I could have made better choices but I don't regret it. Kasi hindi ko rin naman mararating where I am today if I did not make those choices. So I don't wanna discount that fact. Kasi meron talagang iba sa atin. Kikil talaga to do well and it's okay. Just ask yourself, why? What do I need to do to determine how to manage your time effectively? If you wanna do a lot of things, bibilisan mo yung kilos mo. Gigising ka ng mas maaga. Yun yung gusto kong life eh. I really enjoy being on the go, my work, spending time with friends. Gusto ko siyang pagsabay-sabayan all at the same time. And kaya ko naman. While I still can, I make time for it in a way na, ngarag ako, pero uwi naman ako sa house na happy naman ako.
My story is kind of different. Ever since my answer has been no to
The
everyone.
no girl.
I'm really fearless. I mean, I'm not scared of anything. What made me successful today is not because of the yes I said, but because of the no I've said. And people would ask me, let's go party. No, I need to be home. I have dogs. I need to look after my dogs. College naman, lahat sila pa-party. Ako uuwi na. Kasi I had this small business. Kahit nung college, meron ako. Sabi ko, uwi na ako kasi magpapack pa ako ng mga stuff and ipapa-LBC ko. So ever since no lang yung answer ko to people. And up to today, there are so many people na who would ask me for free trips, la la. Sorry, no. That's my answer. That made me successful. People would ask me naman things about fitness. How did I lose so much weight and I'm so fit? And I would tell them, on Friday nights, yung party ako, I do the pre-workout. Kasi I don't want to look myself in the mirror anymore and ask, bakit ang pangit ko na? You know what I mean? You don't want to live with that fact. Kasi ikaw pa rin mag-work for that. No one will save you. It's yourself. Sometimes people suffer kasi we look for help from other people. Pag nag-break up, kung ano gagawin, may mga rebound, no, they won't save you. It's yourself. Kagabi, before mag-party, nag-active celebration, nag-workout pa ako. Like, 40 minutes lang naman to, sigit ko na. So, nag-peace ako, parang ikaw guilty. Ginusto ko to, ayoko mawala yung abs ko. Whether rain or shine, bahala na karin ko pupunta sa workout ko. Kasi, going back, I don't wanna look in the mirror anymore and ask, if everyone can do it, why you can't do it? Diba? So ngayon, I'm so confident, I am the face of my brand na. When you're confident about yourself, yung aura mo nag-iiba. As the way you carry yourself. Pinili ko to eh, ginusto ko to eh. So inalaban ko. My priorities are, I wake up like 5 a.m. Kahit ano oras akong matulog. Kagabi natulog ako 4, 5 talaga dilot na ako. Sabi ko, oh my God. Ano to? Kasi meron kang schedule na kalayot na sanay ka. My rule has been, while everyone is sleeping, I'll finish my job na. Kasi 9 o'clock pasok sa office. So gising ako 5, 8 o'clock emails ko lahat done. The thing is, you work hard for the things you want in life.
I just want to highlight, right, good time management, and also it's associated with developing good habits.
Exactly.
Like what you
It
mentioned.
takes a habit to make one habit. I read that.
Right? So you wake up at 5 a.m.
Ayun! Yun ba yun?
Oo.
Parang sa